sin. Psalm 66 verse 18, it says that if I regard iniquity in my heart, the Lord will not hear me. Sin. And when I talk about this sin, sometimes it can boil down to as little as complaining, grumbling, murmuring, even malice. In fact, these days in church, you'll be surprised at what creates malice in the heart of people. He pass me, no greet me. I be made malice. Yes or yes? This one you said yes. I hope you have not been there before. As little as that. Or I they go church, then pass with their car, they don't even stop to carry person. And because of that, 1 year malice. When we talk about the sin and iniquity, don't just begin to think a robber or a prostitute. No, even that one, the sins of the heart. The sins of the heart. As I'm talking now, God may be convicting somebody. You are expecting God to move and release grace over your life, but you have not released that person that offended you last week. And how will it happen? You only give to a hand that is empty. Is that true? But God is delivering us from that life. Do you know that the Bible says that it was when Job prayed for his friends that God restored him? After they said all manner of things against him, even accused him of offending God, they say, confess you have done something to God. That this kind of thing does not happen to a person unless the person sin. Job had to pray for them before he was restored. On the cross when Jesus hung, he said, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they are doing. Do you realize that after that statement, he prayed a prayer that God answered? What was the prayer? Into your hands, O Lord, I commit my spirit. Do you think that that prayer would have been answered if he had not mentioned forgive them, for they know? So if you are holding anybody today, better let the person go, so that God can release grace to your life. Number 4, reasons why prayers are not answered. Resistance by the adversary. Resistance by the adversary. That's another reason why prayers are not answered. When the enemy comes to resist an individual. In 2 Corinthians chapter 2 verse 11, the Bible declares, it says, lest Satan take advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. If you read in context from verse 1 of that chapter 2 down to that verse 11, it was talking about forgiving an offending brother. And he said the reason why we must forgive, if you read verse 10, he said the reason why we must forgive is because of verse 11, that lest is that's it. Now whom you forgive anything, I also forgive. For if I indeed have forgiven anything, I have forgiven that one for your sakes in the presence of Christ. Why? Verse 11, lest Satan should take advantage of us. So every time you find hindrance to the answers of prayers, it could be that there is a resistance from the enemy. It could be that all hell has broken loose over you. Satan may not stop your prayer from getting to God, but he will try to check to resist the answers when they are coming, because the answer to every prayer will always come through flesh. Are you hearing what I'm saying? It comes from God, but when it comes into the earth realm, it will navigate through flesh, through a man, through a system. And so Satan, being a master of this realm, will try to plant resistance